is the sound of fireworks, and we are rapidly heading towards fireworks night here in the UK, but that is not the reason for the fireworks. The reason for the fireworks is we have seen the successful upgrade of the Stellar network to Protocol 18. For those of you that are in the know, that is the inclusion of automated market makers, liquidity pools, or the core functionality behind DeFi that has arrived here on the Stellar network, allowing many of the famous DeFi tools and features and functionalities to be built on Stellar now. We are absolutely delighted, and it's the first time ever this has been done at the protocol level. We've now got the Stellar DEX and we've now got automated market makers built in at L1 protocol level in the Stellar network. People say automated market makers have been done before. Not in the network. This is a first in the crypto space, and it's extremely exciting for those of us that are here with projects built on Stellar, because it completely transforms our landscape. Our future, our horizon is rosy. But these aren't the only reasons why I am celebrating with fireworks in this video. The reason I'm celebrating is because late last night we had the ecosystem reward update blog released from the dev team at Lumenswap. What a time to release this exciting information. There was people, including myself, in the community team thinking we were going to see the end of the trading rewards. They were going to be moved to the automated market maker incentivized pools. We were going to see all sorts of different chops and changes. And what we actually have seen is an increase in the amount of rewards, which is just phenomenal. And it is, again, another clear indication that the Lumenswap Dev team have yours and my interests at heart as investors in the project. Yeah, it really does. It gives us great confidence that they're putting us first. We've got some cool things we need to talk about in this video. I'm really amped up. I'm so excited that Protocol 18 is here on Stellar. I'm so excited we're going to start seeing DeFi devs and project managers coming into Stellar and start building out different projects. It's going to be so exciting in the months and years moving forward. But let's get cracking with the Lumenswap ecosystem reward update. Greetings, Lumenswap community. As you know, automated market makers have been, let's change that to have been, implemented in Protocol 18. Hooray! And we have decided to create incentives for liquidity pools by making a few modifications to the reward program. We're going to reduce our rewards duration from 10 to 6 years. So I just need to highlight that for you peeps. Right, we are reducing the time frame. It doesn't matter, because in 6 years we'll all be on the desert island sipping our cocktails, sunning ourselves, won't we? We'll have all retired. So instead of a portion of the ecosystem reward, assets will be designated to LSP liquidity providers. So what they've done is basically shorten the time frame from 10 to 6 so that they can incorporate an additional reward in the ecosystem, right? So we've now got an additional reward. Let's go and have a look at what it is. Each month, we will allocate 2 million LSP to liquidity providers in pools LSP XLM and LSP USDC. As a result, the new reward plans will be as follows. So again, we need to just highlight this. There's going to be 2 pools, so 2 farms, 2 yield farms, where you can get rewards once a month, okay, on a random day. A snapshot will be taken of each of these 2 pools, and you will get your share of 2 million LSP tokens, okay? That's how it's going to operate. Those people that have been asking that question. The first reward doesn't change. Only changes in duration from 10 to 6. Exactly the same, 2 million tokens, yeah? Shared between all of the wallets that hold more than 10,000 plus 0.001, right? So any volume of tokens above 10,000, you will get some by a percentage, or you'll get some LSP tokens every month. If it's a native Stellar wallet, you don't need to do anything else, okay? Nothing at all. And you can see here a key piece of information for us to extract. Exchange wallets will not be included in this reward program. If you are sat there with assets in a limit order on a centralized exchange, they will not be included. It has to be a native Stellar wallet. So your Lobster wallet, your Rabbit wallet, Freighter wallet, Expo wallet, Albedo, so on and so forth. Any one of those is absolutely fine. As long as the balance is more than 10,000, you will get a reward every single month. So nothing changes. That stays exactly the same. 2 million shared amongst those wallets. The second reward, the trader reward, this is where it starts getting funky. We've also reduced the duration down to 6 years. 6 years from the initial 10 years. And the amount is going to stay the same. If you remember, what used to be 3,250,000 tokens, 2 million per month for the hodlers, 1.25 million a month for the traders, and that was the way it is. But what we've seen here now is because we've got two liquidity pools that we're having, LSP XLM and LSP USDC, we are seeing there's going to be a doubling, to 200 random traders trading whose trades exceed 10,000 LSP, are now going to be in the pot to be one of the winners. It's a lucky dip. Let's say there's 500 trades of more than 10,000 LSP a month in these two pairs, LSP XLM, LSP USDC. If there's 500 and there's 200 prizes, you stand a 2 in 5, right? A 2 in 5 chance of winning because you are part of the 200 and there's 500. So you can see that that is a very, very high chance, nearly 50%. Of course, it's only 40%, but nearly 50% chance of actually bagging that if there is just 500 people trading. The community is going to explode with the rewards that we are paying out. There's no doubt about it. Anyone that knows anything about free money, then those people will be heading over to Lumenswap because they don't just want the network fees. They want the network fees plus the LSP dual reward, as we will call it, not just the network fees that are standard across Stellar. They want the extra tokens. So here we can see now that you can trade LSP XLM, LSP USDC, and you can trade higher than 10,000 and you can be in that pot, which is absolutely brilliant. One key point I haven't touched on yet is the prizes. The prizes will be 200 lots of 6,250 LSP tokens. It used to be 12,500 if you remember, and people were like, wow, 12,500. Now it's a half the amount because there's double the amount of winning slots. So double the amount, half the reward. In my opinion, way better. Way better to include more traders. More people are going to be thinking, wow, at the end of the month, I've got this amount of free LSP tokens for just trading. I mean, I don't think trading needs incentivizing. I think if a price is low, you'll buy it anyway. But we want to reward all of you, hodlers, traders, LP providers, community incentives, everyone across the board. It's party time. You're going to be like rolling the notes off. You're going to be quids in. Remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just speculation. I'm a passionate crypto student, been in the space for 4.5 years, and I've made my wins and I've made my losses. All of this is just me passing information to you, not telling you what to do. But I envisage there could be some happy bunnies out there when these 200 random traders receive their 6,250 tokens. Moving swiftly on, we have the third and the new reward, which is the LP reward. Party, a little drinky, a little dancey, and a big party. The LP has arrived. Liquidity provision reward. Duration, once again, 6 years. 6 years and 166 million LSP tokens. And for those people that are doing the calculations, this is obviously the tokens that we have gained from reducing the amount of time from 10 to 6 years. Over 2 million, it said at the start there's 2 million for liquidity provision. It's over 2 million each month. 2.3 million as you can see here, which means each of the individual pools will be assigned reward. Those rewards will be approximately 1,152,500. Yeah, that's approximately rewards in those pools a month. That's something that we will remember moving forward, so we can do a few calculations and get an idea of what the feel of these pools will be at certain different total value locked milestones. This reward is for LSP liquidity providers. To be eligible, you need to add more than 1,000, and I asked them, they initially wanted 5,000. So we imagine, with liquidity pools, what I've taught you in the video series, if you put in one value on one side, you need to also put the same value in dollar value on the other side to make your liquidity pool token. Of course, if it was going to be 5,000 LSP, that means that you would have to put in 10,000 LSP in total value, in dollar value, right? So you'd do 5,000 LSP and then the same in dollar value of XLM or USDC. You'd still need to have a hodling of in excess of excuse me, 10,000 LSP. And I thought, that's not really inclusive, is it? That's not really inclusive as much as we would like to be. So I asked them, can we reduce that down to 1,000? And they said, okay. So now that's come down considerably. So to be a hodler, to get the hodler rewards or the trading rewards, you need to be moving over 10,000 in volume, or hodling more than 10,000 in a native Stellar wallet. In this one, you only need now to have 2,000. So it's including more people in our pools, which is brilliant. It's absolutely fabulous. And what's going to happen is each month, a snapshot will be taken of eligible liquidity providers on a certain time, and then a reward will be given to them in proportion to their assets in the pool. Now, I'm going to add a little piece onto this video with just a little bit of math on it. No way, we don't want any maths. We want to party. We want to drink tequila. We want to scrape the rewards. We need to look at the math as well. We need to look at what can happen with a variety of different situations. Now that we've got the figures, we can start working out strategy, can't we? That's what I'm here for, to help you with maybe some strategies that might work for you. If you've got this bottom piece by now, maybe you've read it, maybe you haven't, it's in italic so it catches our attention. If you provide more than 10,000 LSP as liquidity, you will also be eligible for the hodler reward in addition to the LP. Let's put this in clear, concise language for you to understand. If you have more than 10,000 LSP in your liquidity position, you are going to qualify, right, for the hodler rewards because you've got more than 10,000, because it says it here. You'll be eligible for the hodler rewards. You'll get your percentage for hodling, but you can put your assets in the LP pool. You'll get your snapshot taken for your rewards on LP because you only need to put 1,000 in and you've got 10,000 in. So you've decided to put 10,000 in, you'll get that as well. And you're going to get your network fees for those people on the trading. This is the cool thing, how it's all integrated. These people that are trading using the automated market maker, between these two pairs, every time they swap assets to try and get qualified for the trading reward, every time there's 0.3% fee. So the more of that, if we've got them 500 people making those transactions every month, each one of those transactions for 10,000 will be taxed, or there will be a fee. We don't like the word tax. There will be a fee of 0.3%. The 0.3% will be extracted, and it will be spread out amongst the liquidity providers as reward 1. You will also be given reward 2, which is LSP tokens for providing liquidity. How cool is that? If you have more than 10,000 LSP on one side of your liquidity token, then you will also be given your hodler reward. 3 rewards And potentially you bought the tokens before you went in, potentially for maybe even 5 rewards, right, you could make. Maybe 5 rewards you can make. Network fees, trade-in fee, hodling fee, and you could then get liquidity rewards from 2 pools. Yeah, if you're in 2 pools. I don't know, maybe you want to be, maybe you don't. But you can see now, rewards, rewards, rewards. You collect your rewards in, you could do what you want with them, but you could compound them, and then you start the cash machine going brrr, don't you? You start licking out the $100 bills, the £50 notes, depending where you are in the world, of course. Are you excited? People go, whoa, the guy's way too amped up, he's way too hyped. Why wouldn't I be? We have ways that we can make rewards in multiple ways already. We haven't even got to the secret feature that we're going to be releasing in November, or the auction incubator, or the bridges to Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, or the lending client Lumenswap are building. This is just the beginning. Oh, and of course you can buy more lottery tickets to burn the supply, bring the supply down, so you can create some more FOMO as the community grows. Are you hyped? Just put it down below, give me a like, yeah. Help me with the algorithm on YouTube. Let's get the Stellar and the Lumenswap message to more people. The more you like, the more you comment, the more they all think this is valuable content, and share it with more people. If that happens, then we bring more people to Lumenswap, we bring more people to the Stellar ecosystem, and then that benefits everyone because their assets come in and we can see our tokens appreciate in value. We can see the Stellar network become more popular, get more liquidity, and hey presto, developers and project managers are going to come here and build their projects. So everyone's a winner by hitting that little bell, subscribing and giving me a like and comment. Take 1 minute of your time. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure to share this with you. In the next video, we will talk math. I know, it's boring, but it needs to be done just so we can get a feel for fees, a feel for rewards, and see how different amounts of input in terms of investment can give us a different amount of return. I'll also break down there, obviously, the snapshot, locking the tokens down over a 1 month period. It's a completely new concept. It took me a little bit of time to get my head around it, but I've got my head around it and I'm going to be sharing that with you in the next video. Look out for that. It's a really exciting time, guys. I look forward to joining you in that video. Take care. Have a great day.